Check, check. 1, 2, check, check. Welcome to the Glitter Party Q&A. My name is Sam, and I will be answering your Actually, we'll get everybody to answer some questions. So let's get the whole... Yeah, guys, come on. We'll get the whole band to answer some. There's nobody else in this band. It is just me. So let's get it started. Also, you may be wondering why my camera is up high. I don't have a tripod, so I just put my phone in a skylight and it's working. So let's get it started. First question, how do you get that stanky stinky guitar tone? Holy moly. Basically, in my first album, I just used a Fender Princeton. I put it on like 10. I blew my ears out, but it sounded cool. After that, though, I was thinking I can't play an amp this loud anymore. Like, it's gonna be detrimental to my long-term health. So I started to plan out how to get a stanky, stinky guitar tone without making the amp insanely loud. So I took this practice amp and I cranked it. I plugged my guitar into it, and then I took the headphone out, and then I plugged that into a Fender Deluxe. Hey, don't do that. That sounded really good, but I looked it up online, and everybody said, you're gonna blow something up. So I stopped doing that. For the new album, I just recorded right into a Fender Deluxe, sometimes using a microverb. And I just distorted the track through tape or just right in a Logic. I really have no clue what I'm doing. I just distort and compress things until they sound decent. What software do you use? I use Logic Pro X. The best. Mic setups. It's always changing. When I recorded the last album, I really didn't have that many mics. Now I kind of do. This kind of ties into the drums, all the drum questions. I used an Audio Technica on the overhead. It was like this AT something, and a 57 on the bass drum. I forgot to say this before, but drum tuning and muffling is the most important part. Get everything tuned super nice and muffled so there's no overtones, and then distort the hell out of them. And then to mic the guitar amp, I just use the 57. As well. Sometimes I use the karaoke mic. It sounds like crap, but that's all I had. So very simple. Halfway through the album, I bought this AKG mic and I used it to record like half the vocals. Sometimes I use it as a drum overhead too, like a mono overhead. We got a really important question here. We got dat ass. It's not a question. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad that question was asked. Everybody's asking about the tape machine. I use a Fostex Model 80. It's just like an entry-level 8-track. I use this Tascam mixer with it. You can definitely get very close to a tape sound in Logic. You just got to know what you're doing. The pro secrets, guys. I'm not going to divulge that kind of information. Sometimes like I'll use the Wolf compressor or RC20. If you can't afford a tape machine, just use one of those. Put it on the master, put it on each track, put it on everything. And then you'll really get the tape sound. But yeah, the tape machine, I run songs through it, I record into it, or sometimes I just don't use it. Mixing vocals, I just add reverb to everything, cut the bass frequencies quite a bit, and double track. George is asking how I came up with the drums for Heartbreak Disco, or the Smash Hit Good No Tune. You guys don't know what these are because they're not out yet. Mr. George makes some great music, and you should check out his music. And also check out Matt Segar's music, because there are two up-and-coming Montreal and Toronto artists that I enjoy thoroughly. They're cool dudes. Explain your thinking process. It's usually different every time. I'll come up with something on guitar. I'll go to the drums, I'll record all the drums, and then I'll just go and record guitar, bass. Usually the vocals come last, and the lyrics. How do I come up with chords? I really don't know. An impression of Lightning McQueen? Yeah, I could give that a go. This angle is so fucking whack. So, how to slice a mango properly. I don't really know. I do it wrong every time. I think this is something I should really learn, though. They're this superior fruit, so sometimes I just eat it like an apple.
Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see like a drum recording video or even a song breakdown video.
Well, that's all the questions for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Whoa!